Hello, hello. Hi, beautiful souls. Who is here? Okay, I can see some of you. The early birds, as always, are here. Welcome, welcome to Ground with Chathuri, live every Sunday. So, please use the chat box and let me know who's here today. Yeah, let's see. As always, we are starting a little bit early to have a little bit of a chat before we dive into the meditation and the healing. So do let me know who is here and how are you doing? Where are you joining from? And do you uh, practice daily now the meditations, even for 5 minutes? That's what I always invite you to do. To please practice as much as you can, as frequently as you can, to establish a practice, and that's when you're going to really see the magic of grounding. And of course, there are some other meditations on my channel under the meditation playlist that you can use as well. There's one using the octahedron, sacred geometry, which is a very powerful one once again. And I'm hoping to do a series using sigils, and once again, a form of sacred geometry. Hi, is that Chandrika? Happy to be here at last. Missed your other sessions. Absolutely, Chandrika. Warm welcome to you. I'm glad that you made it here today. Um, so, hope you'll enjoy. Of course, if you can't make it live, the replays are always available. And in case you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so and like these and other videos. It will really help me to reach out to other people who need these meditations. Yes, Chandrika. So are you confused today? Is that why you joined? To get unconfused, as one of you called it, yeah, to get unconfused. Yeah, so we will start in what's the time on your clock, Chandrika? Because I'm using two clocks. One says it's 1 minute to 9 and the other says it's 4 minutes to 9, and I'm wondering like which is the correct version. Because I want to start right on time. Yeah. So who else is here? I saw a few people when I joined. Yeah. Hello to whoever who's joining. Please do use the chat box to engage. Okay, it's exactly okay. So my computer is correct. All right, beautiful. So we'll just start in one moment. So as you know, like today we are working with the energy of confusion. And I'm sure we all have experienced confusion at least once in our lifetimes, if not daily, right? It's a very persistent kind of present energy in our lives as we move through, the daily experiences of our lives. And this is very much connected to fear and doubt, right? So confusion is created as a result of fear and doubt. And I always say fear is not an authentic human emotion. It's a state of mind that can create certain other emotions, right? So fear stands for false evidence appearing real, right? And the basis is, of course, our thoughts, our minds. And of course, confusion based on fear, doubt, and other things also can be related to our past childhood trauma, so on. Hi, Ramesh. Good evening to you. And Pramila, welcome back. Yay, you're back here. Missed you last week. These are our regulars, Ramesh and Pramila. They're like regulars. Thank you so much, for the support, your presence, and I really hope you're benefiting, from these sessions, right? So as I was saying, like I was just talking about the energy of confusion and what underlies this particular energy. So when we are in a state of confusion, there are lots of thoughts, are clouding our judgment and our mind, so you can't see clearly. That's why I call it the fog, right? Like the brain and the mind are fogged, with these different thoughts, dispersed thoughts, right? uh, and especially overthinkers can experience this state of mind. So what we are going to do today is to use grounding tools, meditation as well as healing to release the energy of confusion. And as I always say, one session may not be sufficient. Of course, you will feel a release and there'll be the clearing and the lightness that you experience immediately after the session. However, to maintain that state, you need repetition to restructure the neuronal pathways, because we are working with our nervous system, right? And everything, peace, actually, I would say, is about nervous system regulation, right? So having said that, we will just jump right into the meditation. So I'm going to start as we started last week. We added a new element to start with a mantra actually, and end with another chanting as well. So today I am going to start with the Gayatri mantra. Of course, I know a lot of you are familiar with Gayatri mantra, one of the most well-known powerful mantras. So yes, Chandrika, you're saying I'm confused pretty much all my life, but more recently kind of accepting it. Yes, I understand. Right. Yeah, so let's start with the chanting and then see. Okay, right. You can chant along with me. Just close your eyes and keep your feet firmly planted on the floor or on the ground. And if you are seated cross-legged on the ground, that's also okay, because your spine is touching the floor and your legs as well. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsavidurvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And heave a sigh of relief through the mouth. And take another deep breath in, allowing that beautiful frequency to seep in through the top of your head and move downwards into all parts of your body and being as you breathe in and breathe out. Gently, easily, peacefully and gracefully. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Attuning to the natural rhythm of your breath as you breathe through the nose and out of the nose now. And allow your mind to relax into the body as the body relaxes into the space that you're seated on or lying on. Simply focus your mind or your awareness on the breath, gently breathing in and out. There will be thoughts that you might notice and various other sensations. It's perfectly okay. Just allow each and every experience in the here and the now, and gently bring your attention back to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you breathe, gently bring your awareness to the bottom half of your body, that is below the navel, your hip, navel, pelvic area, thighs, legs, feet, toes. Can even wriggle your toes and feel the soles touching the ground, and place your palms on your thighs. And you can rub your thighs. Simply feel into the bottom half of your body and rest there. Especially if you tend to overthink and tend to hang around in your mind, a lot of us do, and that's what creates this confusion we are going to work with today. So gently bring your awareness from your head to your body, especially the bottom half of your body, and stay there, rest there. Just imagine that you are simply lying on your thighs, like you are resting your head on your mother's lap, like a child. You know how soothing is that, right? And just stay there in your awareness. We can go anywhere with our awareness. Awareness can be anywhere. And we have the power to control our awareness because we are awareness. So simply be there. You can even imagine that you have eyes on the soles of your feet and try to look at the world with the soles of your feet. We are simply practicing being with the body, especially our legs, which are closest to the ground, Mother Earth. Have fun with it. Be open and curious like a little child. Don't be so serious. Bring a smile to your lips and just play with it. What does it feel like to be with my legs today? Right? What if my legs have eyes? What if I actually don't have a head? Beautiful. And breathe as you play, bringing joy into the energy as we do these sessions. We don't have to be so serious all the time. Life can be joyful as well. So breathe, breathing in and breathing out, resting in the bottom half of your body and simply relaxing. Flowing with the breath, merging with the breath, becoming the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. Allowing the breath to anchor you into the body, your beautiful body, and allow your beautiful body to anchor you into the here and the now, this very moment, the present moment. this very millisecond, with no thought of the past, no thought of the future, being an empty vessel and a hollow ball, being with the breath and the body, anchored in the present moment, breathing in and breathing out. And with the next breath, bring your awareness to your pelvic area, between your legs, your root chakra, and visualize or imagine or simply know. Right? You can see, you can not see or feel. Simply know that there is this beautiful light stemming from the root chakra like a column of light, bright and beautiful, any color that you like. And allow this beautiful column of light to flow deep into Mother Earth, thousands and thousands of miles below, till it reaches her heart and her womb. Feel her tugging and pulling at you. Feel the gravity pulling you. That's Mother Earth sending you her love, her warmth, her steadiness, her solidity. Feel all of it as you breathe. Breathe in her energy into your body, through the soles of your feet. And now that you have created the grounding cord, and for those of you who are watching the replays, who are new to these sessions, I invite you to go to the first session where I'm explaining the grounding cord and its functions and purpose. So as you breathe, connect with the grounding cord, and with every exhalation, release all the tension and the toxins in your body. Down the grounding cord into Mother Earth. With ease, peace, and grace. You don't have to strive or over effort. It simply happens as you intend. And step out of the way. Let your mind rest. Take a nap. While you stay with your body, allowing the divine to lead the way, or your soul, your higher self, to lead the way as you rest with your body. And breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Softly, gently. And with each breath, you release all the energies that you're holding on in your body, in your nervous system. Releasing all the stories, whatever your experience has been up until this very moment. Whatever you were carrying today, yesterday night, yesterday, the day before, the year before, this entire lifetime, past parallel lifetimes, even future lifetimes. Because past, present, future, they all coexist. So, whatever the energies we are bringing from whatever dimension that are not useful for us, that's preventing us from experiencing freedom, happiness, joy, love. Let us simply allow it all to flush down the grounding cord into Mother Earth with each breath that you inhale and exhale. And as we do this meditation, remember that I'm sending you the light cords as well. So open to receive the light. directly into your nervous system and your connecting tissues and every part of your heart, mind, body, and soul, and your consciousness as you breathe in and breathe out. And today I'm going to use light language based on sacred geometry specifically for clarity. So simply open your field with your intention. You can already feel the energy. And breathe, loving the light as you release. And when you release, you receive. It becomes easier to receive when you release. So you release and receive. You release and you receive. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And releasing all the judgments, the limiting beliefs that you're carrying from this past, parallel, whatever lifetimes and dimensions. Releasing all identity constructs, concepts, ideas, the attachment to the self, the ego personality, the rights and the wrongs, everything, the programming, the conditioning. Let us simply release all of it just for now. Releasing everything that we think is so important. We can't live without them. That's what we believe, isn't it? We are holding on to these burdens, baggage we are carrying, crowding our minds, our hearts, and our bodies. All of which that cloud our judgments, they cloud our vision, our minds, and obstruct our journey forward into liberation, peace, love. So let us all take a deep breath in through the nose, and as you breathe out, release all of it intentionally down the grounding cord into Mother Earth, where she will transmute it into light. Allow her to suck in this energy and know that it happens so easily, organically, naturally, when we allow. What prevents is our mind, the doubting, the skepticism, criticism, judgment, limiting beliefs, all constructs of the mind. And as this process takes place, as you are releasing all that does not serve you, allow the grounding cord to extend all the way to your mind or your brain, whatever, your head, whatever you want to call that space, the mind space, where all these thoughts are created. Extend it all the way there, and from there you can branch it out to different parts of the body, including the amygdala and the center of the brain, the left, the right, all these different parts of the brain and the mind. Just simply intend wherever the stories are being spun, wherever the thoughts are being created. And with each breath that you exhale, allow these thoughts to flush down the grounding cord into Mother Earth. And as you do this, you can visualize, so simply know and trust the fog clearing down the grounding cord. Simply imagine that it's sort of draining. This is like a drainage system. So with every breath that you inhale and exhale, visualize the fog being kind of vacuumed and drained down the grounding cord, which is now extended all the way up to the head. So it's going up the spine, so it's kind of being sucked downwards And through the grounding cord, it's being released into Mother Earth. So do this at your own pace, breathing in and breathing out, and with every breath, releasing or vacuuming this space, the fog, made up of thoughts and memories and ideas and this and that, a lot of different energies. That's not needed, that's simply clouding and crowding your mind, creating confusion. And as you do this, just bring into your mind all the situations that are confusing. It could be one situation if you want to focus on one, or it could be many, or generally confusion, the energy of confusion, whatever is pertinent and comfortable for you. And think of that situation or the energy. Are you trying to choose from among different options? There are too many options, or even two options. Which one I'm going to choose? Do I go this way or that way? What if I choose this? What if I choose that? What's going to happen? I don't know. I'm afraid. What if I fail? The doubt creeping in. The voices in the head saying you should do this. No, you should do that. This means this. No, this means that. What if? What if not? See the fog of confusion being created in your mind as these thoughts are created by the mind. And see how it feels in the body, this confusion. Where do you feel it in the body right now? Is it one place or several places? Simply bring your awareness into those places in your body. It can even be your entire body. It could be your head or heart, stomach, hands, whatever. And simply allow yourself to feel the feeling in whatever the body part. And you can even touch that part with one hand and breathe into it. And if you feel any kind of resistance, breathe into the resistance. Notice, witness, observe the resistance as well. It's okay. Everything is allowed. Right here, right now. We don't have to judge anything. We don't have to resist anything. All we have to do is to agree, to feel and witness and allow. And we flow with it just like we flow with the breath that rises and falls continuously. So allow yourself to feel this confusion as intensely as it wishes to, without suppressing it, resisting it. Simply allow the feeling. What does it feel like? What does it look like? Is there a color, shape, size, or texture? How do you feel it in the body? How does your nervous system feel right now? Is there a tightening, constraint, or constriction, tingling, heat, or coldness? Simply pay attention as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Fully feeling the confusion. And if you feel like yawning, coughing, burping, it's perfectly okay. Those are simply releases. Allow it. And keep connecting with the grounding cord and whatever that arises. Allow it to be released or flushed down the grounding cord as you breathe in and breathe out. Gently, softly, intentionally. All this confusion, so you can extend or redirect the grounding cord to the part of the body that is holding the confusion the most. It can be there in the mind or the head area, and it can branch out to other areas as well, just like a tree branching out, wherever it might be. And simply allow it to collect this energy of confusion wherever it is stored and take it down the grounding cord, vacuum it and flush down the grounding cord. And I can feel it being released from you all as we do this. So you're doing great, right? Beautiful. So continue with it as you breathe, allowing it to flush down the grounding cord, cleaning your nervous system. And if more confusion arises, all the better. Allow it to surface, witness it, feel it, and then release it down the grounding cord. It's as easy, as simple. It's not hard at all. All you need to do is to allow it. Breathing in and breathing out. And as this cleansing is taking place, supported by the light cords and our divine masters, let us call in our divine guides, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, ancestors, the great sinful sun, the seven rays, sun medicine, the moon medicine, all elemental powers, merging at our heart centers, radiating love, compassion, peace, and joy. And as we connect with these beautiful energies, let me read out a short reflection in the form of a poem, and allowing the frequency of this reflection to seep in through your consciousness as you listen, for it carries sound frequency from my heart to yours, from my soul to yours. I call it the fog, the fear that clouds, the noise that crowds, the voice that screams, the doubt that beams inside my unruly mind. Is that a forest that I see, or an embrace of trees, or a fantasy in flight, captured in sight? How do I know which truth to believe from the many meanings they weave? Oh, the depth of my plight. I pause, allowing the descent from head to heart, and I listen, trusting the voice that whispers and the light that shimmers deep within me, illuminating my path, giving me vision, anchoring me gently in the truth of the moment. And as I sat quietly, offering myself to the silence fully, I could finally see truths that could be seen by love only. Take a deep breath in once again, allowing the frequency to seep in through your consciousness into your heart, mind, body, and soul, into your nervous system, to each and every neuronal pathway, to each and every cell, molecule, particle, and atom of your body and being, into your fascia, or the connecting tissues, your bones, ligaments, muscles, veins, your cellular structure, cellular memory, DNA structure, RNA, to each of your chakras, to each and every layer of your auric field, to each dimension of your existence and all of your timelines. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in the clarity and visualize dark clouds in the sky parting and the sun emerging slowly but steadily as you breathe in and breathe out. Gently, easily, peacefully and gracefully, and allowing the clouds to part and the sun to emerge with each breath that you inhale and exhale. And slowly you see the entire sky illuminating with the bright and beautiful golden sun. And bring a beautiful smile to your lips and your heart as you see this beautiful sun and the rays of this golden sun embracing your heart, mind, body, and soul, seeping into your nervous system and radiating from your heart to all parts of your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing your awareness once again to your grounding cord. Whatever that surfaced, allow it to be released down the grounding cord into Mother Earth. All the confusion. Breathing in the light of clarity, breathing out the confusion. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Trusting the whispers of your soul that knows the truth of the here and the now. It knows your truth of the here and the now. So what if we could simply release the need to know itself, just for now? As you breathe, release the need for clarity, the need to know. And release the need or our attachment to outcomes, our expectations, our need for control. Release all of it. What if we don't have to choose? What if we don't have to decide? What if the only thing I have to do right now is to step back and allow the will of the divine? Let go of control and my will and allow in the will of the divine, the highest source of unconditional love and wisdom. Allow that to guide me right here, right now, and from now on. What if I can do that? What if I can rest in the trust that I am guided every moment of my life? And all I need to do is to allow. And when I allow, and when I trust, illumination pours from my soul into my life. And all I need to do is to follow that light into my destiny, my highest timeline of peace and joy and love. Breathe it in. And with each breath, inhale that trust. And feel the lightness and the reassurance and the safety that you feel in your body as you allow in that trust and surrender into the arms of the divine, to the will of the divine. See what happens to the confusion as you do this. How do you feel in your heart, mind, body, and soul as you breathe in this beautiful light of your soul and allow it to embrace all parts of you, knowing that this light is always there with you, guiding you every millisecond and moment of your life from now on. And with that, take another deep breath in and breathe out, allowing everything that is not in alignment with this truth, this knowing, this trust, down the grounding cord into Mother Earth. As you breathe in and breathe out, aligning with the soul. Breathing in and breathing out. Soul. Breathing in and breathing out. Trusting, allowing, flowing. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. And stay with that light as you breathe and stay grounded in that truth, in that light, in that trust, knowing that you can return to this state any moment in your life where you're feeling the confusion taking over. And as you're feeling this lightness in your heart, mind, body, and soul, and as you are allowing the clarity, this illumination, let us share this light with all sentient beings and every human being and animal on earth and beyond, especially those who are drowned under this fog and lost their souls in this fog, struggling to come out in the darkest corners of the world and the universe. So you can chant with me. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So much love, compassion, peace, and joy and clarity from my heart to yours. And let us thank all compassionate beings, divine guides, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, and all divine beings who are here with their light to help us release confusion, fear, and doubt from our fields. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, let us now think of what we want to or would like to experience in the next 7 days till we meet again. What kind of energy would we like to invite into our worlds? Could be more clarity, lightness, peace, joy, love, safety, whatever it may be that you in your own unique circumstances would love to experience. Just set it out to the universe to help you experience in your reality. With that, let us ask our divine guides to give some advice for this week. And I want to actually show you the card that came up in the morning as I was drawing the cards. And it's this, seek clarity. So I was like, okay, the divine is ahead of time also, as in, the energy was already there. The divine really wanted us to seek clarity, right? So they already gave that, but then I'm gonna draw out one more card. So just focus on the cards to see like what advice the divine wants us to have. This collective, whoever who's connected now or in future. Okay, two cards fell. Let me see. Ooh, interest. Oh, actually, three cards. So I'm going to take all three. Let's go with the flow. The divine really wants us to. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay. This is the first card. Okay, it says no illusions or fantasy land. I'm going to read both sides. And this is the second card, open doors, making plans. And then the third one, stand strong or shield of resilience, right? So let me just tune into the overall energy of all the cards to see what comes through. So it's very interesting because this, I think this is the main card. So no illusions, because it says stay grounded in truth, embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. So it's directly related to what we worked on today, confusion. It's around clarity, right? To let go of the illusions, which is exactly what we did, to release the illusions created by the mind, including the fears and the doubts, right, that create confusion. So what I'm saying is that as we do that and as we release these energies, especially the illusions, it opens doors into clarity. It opens doors for new experiences to flow into our worlds, new possibilities, right? Because we obstruct the flow of possibility and different reality and timelines, when the mind or our field is clogged or fogged with confusion, where we cannot see clearly, our vision is kind of barred and marred, right? So then the door is closed. When our vision is obstructed, when our minds are fogged, the door is closed, right? We cannot experience the possibilities that are available for our highest good and growth. That is what it does when, especially when there is doubt and all, it prevents us from moving on. It keeps us stuck, right? And looping in circles. So when we release that, including, and this fog can also include fantasies. You know, I always say the mind pulls us into ghost lands, that's the past, and the fantasy land, that's the future. Neither exist. So both are illusions. And as we release these illusions and as we ground in the here and the now, all possibilities open up so that we can make informed and empowered choices as to what we actually want to experience right here, right now in our reality. We become very empowered individuals or beings who can make empowered decisions and create or co-create our reality with the divine. Okay, and as we move through this process or experience this, we need to stay strong and resilient, because the mind always tries to trap us in those illusions. It always tries to pull us back into the story, into the illusion, without allowing us to move on through that door, right? Into our divinity, into our freedom. So that is why we need to stand very strong and grounded in our truth of the here and the now. And it is only when we are grounded in the here and the now we can pierce through those illusions without getting trapped by the mind. So the door is always open, right, in the here and the now. It closes whenever we move to the past and the future. So that's why we always come back to the breath and ground ourselves so that we can move through the open door. All right, so that's the channeled message for today. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you find it helpful. So do let me know how you're feeling now. Anybody? Would love to always engage and hear, like, you know, what experiences you had. Of course, I know I'll be hearing from some of you afterwards. You know, I get some amazing feedback from some of you as to what happened, or, you know, energetically, especially, and in your life, the signs, synchronicities, etc. Okay. All right. It seems you don't want to share today, but that's perfectly okay. No pressure. I would just, you know, I love to hear whenever you are ready. So in that case, this is all for today. And wishing you a beautiful, beautiful night or day wherever you are, and a beautiful week ahead, a very peaceful week ahead. And we keep in touch till we see each other again next Sunday. And please, please do like and share these meditations with whoever who might benefit from these, right? And yeah, I'll see you later then. Bye for now. Take care.